When I met Jolena for the first time, she had all these kids sitting in this tent and they were sharing one bowl of rice. And Jolena said, "How will I continue to feed these kids if I don't have a paycheck?" I was a disaster relief worker, so I was responding to the earthquake that hit in January of 2010. There was nothing left. Dogs cried all night, people cried. There was never enough money, enough help, enough supplies. We were just always running on empty and on nothing, and that takes its toll. But in Haiti, it was no matter how bad it got, everybody showed up every day, and they just had this drive to fix things, to make it better. I knew I had to be a part of that.
Julie is a visionary who sees things before anyone else does.
Yeah,
We had to start saying, okay, we know that this is still a disaster zone, but if we're gonna think long term, we've got to start thinking about jobs.
Whatever her vision is, she takes that and runs with it and creates something incredible out of that.
When I lived in Africa, I had seen men making and selling sandals from tires. And as soon as that came out of my mouth, Jolena, it was like, oh, we have tires all over Haiti. And so this idea of making flip-flops, she made it a reality.
They were uncomfortable, heavy, clunky, and not very attractive, but you could tell there was the beginning of an idea there.
So we opened the training center on August 14th, 2010, about 8 months after the earthquake. And by November, we were already selling our ugly, uncomfortable sandals. And I thought, holy cow, people are actually buying these. Together, we figured out how to make Rebuild Globally the nonprofit that it is today, that really is just a system that supports business and business infrastructure in the most vulnerable places. And so, we really use that idea of Rebuild Globally and Dume working hand in hand so that we can holistically have a solution to the problem of poverty.
The first time I went to Haiti was in the fall of 2011. Rebuild Globally was very small and very rudimentary. I've been 5 times now. Once each year for the past 5 years. And every time we go, the factory gets better, the process gets better, the technique gets better. Dumain and the workers are creating something brand new together.
A social impact factory is one that pays a dignified wage and has a culture of respect and dignity for all the people, and also education opportunities, leadership opportunities.
We want to help rebuild families, rebuild communities, rebuild economy, rebuild countries. It all comes down to giving people the tools that they need to take care of themselves.
They're educating the workers and the kids so that a generation from now, these will be the future leaders of Haiti.
From 7 years ago to today, we have the same mission, and that is to empower people to lift themselves out of poverty with employment. We're born with this, this desire to be the best you can be. And sometimes because of circumstances around you, you don't have that opportunity. And then as we kind of grew this company together and grew this organization together, we all were just allowed to be the best that we could be. And I think that's really what helps us all to be so happy.